in 1939. He was killed in a boating accident on Chautauqua Lake.
Okay.
He and his brother both. And I was an only child, and so Crawford Bargar took me under his wing and would find things to do. And he, at that time, with Jackson, owned the Lakewood Riding Stables.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they acquired that. I think they held the mortgage on it, and something happened, and anyway, they acquired the stable, because Crawford at that time owned all the land. The stable was located where Grazier's is now.
Right.
He owned all the land from Fairmount all the way to Hunt Road. And he sold it off for building lots over the years. So he wanted to get me as much activity as he could, so he took me on Saturdays up there and said he was going to have somebody teach me to ride a horse. And that somebody happened to be Robert Jackson.
I'll be darned.
And so I can remember so well, I was 9 years old. I remember him introducing me, and I said, you know, how do you do, Mr. Jackson? He said, now look, if I'm going to be teaching you and we're going to be friends, he said, I want you to call me Uncle Bob. So that's what I did. I called him Uncle Bob. And at that time, I think he was in Washington, but he was coming home weekends.
Mm-hmm.
And he was home about every weekend, and so just about every, I don't know how many weeks it was, but I would meet him at the stable. And sometimes he would put me on the horse and let me go a little by myself. Other times he'd get on with me
Mm-hmm.
and ride. And of course, I had no idea at that time that he would become the famous person
Sure.
that he was.